I decided to study an MBA because I'd been living overseas for 10 years and I returned to Australia and felt that the additional qualifications would be valuable in terms of my relevance in coming back into the Australian business, but also into the Australian marketplace. I've been with American Express for over 20 years, and it's just been an evolution of different roles within the organisation to a point now where I head this particular segment of the business for the Australian New Zealand team. When I first decided to do the MBA, I was sort of aware that I would be committing with time, and soon after I commenced my MBA, my husband passed away, so I ended up being a single mother, full-time global role, as well as a lot of travel. So, I did find the time commitment very demanding. What I did, however, was pace the course to accommodate my schedule and, what I physically was capable of doing. So I just simply spread the course out. I also then became very structured. So when I was in the middle of a subject, I was very focused, I was very disciplined. I had a study schedule. My weekends were fundamentally study weekends. What I also did was I actually used the AIB structure and the guidelines around, when we should be completing components of that topic and making sure I stuck with that, and I found that was really helpful in staying on top of things, as well as actually producing good work. I've applied the skills that I've learned on the MBA through a couple of things. One is, again, the theoretical use of a number of the subjects, particularly things relating to strategy, leadership, financial elements. They've all been very adaptable into the role that I have. The second thing that I've done is I've actually adopted to take a lot of the elective subjects in finance, and that's been instrumental in improving my financial acumen. And I have been able to use that in my role because I work in a financial services industry and in a payments industry. The AIB Practical MBA was incredibly useful because I have applied that practical learning and that theory to my role as I've actually learned. So that's been incredibly valuable in terms of undertaking the MBA and supporting my career progression in the organisation. The MBA has helped my confidence it has made me feel more relevant in a working environment which is increasingly complex and demanding. So, that's been incredibly beneficial in terms of my confidence. I've also felt that it's supported my increased qualification for new roles in the organisation.